girl, Paulina Can. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, please subscribe because this channel is going to be very informative, especially if you're an educator, right? Today, I'm going to be talking about how to transition from South Korea to China. So please grab a notebook and a pen. Today, you are my students and I'm your teacher. Yay. Okay. So let's get into it. You're in South Korea and you're like, oh my God, I'm tired. Like, I want to expand my experience and I want to experience a new country and I really want to go to China. But where do I start? Like, who do I talk to? Who do I ask? Documentation. Do I have to go back to South Africa? This is the right video for you. So I'm speaking from experience because I myself moved from South Korea to China. So maybe you are planning to go back to South Africa and then go to China. That's fine. You can still use these steps, right? But if you don't want to go back to South Africa, this is great for you because I didn't go back to South Africa. Amazing. Save your money, girl. So the first thing you need to do is download WeChat. So WeChat is an app that's like the Chinese WhatsApp. That is where you'll be speaking to most recruiters, if not all. I'm pretty sure all of them. So download WeChat, right? We're together. Download WeChat. Number 2, create a profile on eChina cities. This is where you'll find most job posts. 3, be active on Dave's ESL Cafe. This is another website where people, schools and recruiters, they post jobs, right? Okay. And then number 4, very important, if you don't want to go back to South Africa, you need an agent. You need an agent or someone, maybe your family that can help you in South Africa. Me, I didn't want to bother my family, and I'm from the Eastern Cape. They're too far, you know. You need an agent, right? So, Sisonke, WeChat, eChina Cities, Dave's ESL Cafe, an agent. You need an agent if you're not going back to South Africa. Now, the agent will have a fee. My agent was Tumi. I'm going to put his details down below. He's amazing. He helped me. He helped my other 2 friends. And he's been doing this for a couple of years now. Of course, there's a fee that he's going to charge you. I don't know how much he charges in 2026 or whatever you're watching this video. You'll have that conversation with him. Really amazing agent. Right. So now that you're speaking to the agent, when you speak to him, hi, I got your contact from Uhlumisa. My Christian name is Uhlumisa. Or I don't know, however you start the conversation. And I really want to go to China. I'm in South Korea. Could you please help me? And then, great, you're speaking to him. While you're speaking to him, he's going to ask you for your police clearance, your degree, and your TEFL. This is with your agent, right? So what you need to do is you need the SAPS form. Remember the SAPS form that you used for your police clearance to come to South Korea? Yes, you need to download that form again and do your fingerprints. You can buy ink on Coupang and you do your own Guys, I did my own fingerprints. But if you have a friend that lives close by you, your friend can help you do it. Or you can go to your police station, your nearest police station, and they can do it for you. But in my experience, when I went to the police station, they gave me the Korean form. The thing is, you're trying to do this in South Africa. They want the South African form, right, guys? I think it will I just didn't want any delays. And I'm just please, they refused to use the SAPS form. They wanted to use their form. So now I have their form. And then Tumi told me, no, I really, really need you to use the South African form. So I just did it myself at home. Great. Now you have your fingerprints. After you have your fingerprints, you need to get them to your agent, right? So you need to post them. I use DHL. Ooh, chow, giddy. I think it was 80,000 won or 100,000 won. But you can also ask Tumi, hey, Anamali, can I please scan them to you? And just hear him out, because maybe sometimes SAPs will want to use scanned fingerprints, so you might have to post it. Have this conversation with your agent. Whatever agent you use, be transparent. You need to be very transparent, right? Okay, I said you're my students, right? So let's review. WeChat, download WeChat. Create your profile in China cities. Be active on Dave's ESL Cafe, which is like a place where they post jobs. And then you're speaking to your agent. Now you've sent your agent your fingerprints. Now you also have to send your agent your degree and your TEFL, right? This is easy because it's on your phone or your laptop. You just email it to your agent. Now your agent has your documents, your fingerprints, your TEFL, and your degree. Your agent can take all of this to DERCO. And then you can have this conversation with your agent. Your agent can expedite it for you. It depends on if you're in a rush. You can ask your agent, I'm going to expedite it. So they'll expedite it, but you're going to pay more money. Or you can just wait the regular time, which I think regular time is like 3 months. But if you're in a rush and you need it like, hey, I want it now in 6 weeks, they can expedite it for you. But as a fellow South African, getting a job in China right now is not easy. It's not you. There's nothing wrong with your accent. There's nothing wrong with your English. There's nothing wrong with the way you look. There's nothing wrong with your introduction video. It is just what we're experiencing right now. We are under extreme discrimination. And it is really unfortunate. And it's not just me, South African. It is. So, right. You have all of this done. And now you're thinking, okay, what do I do in the meantime? What do I do in the meantime? In the meantime, every morning when you wake up, Ngiti, when the sun rises and you open your eyes, grab your phone. This is after you've prayed. Please make sure, if you're a Christian or if like you're in the ancestral route, whatever you do, ithemba lakho. When you wake up, start with that and spiritually cover this process. It is a really hard process. It's hard for South Africans right now. Like, they literally want Americans and USA citizens, especially. So you need to really spiritually lock in this process. Okay, uvuke, you do your thing, grab your phone or your laptop, apply. China cities, remember I told you China cities. You don't have to pay. I didn't pay. You have 10 job applications per a day if you're not paying. Wake up, use it. Apply for 10 jobs every morning. Apply. Let me tell you, by the time I was done with the process, I had been rejected by over 100 jobs. The recruiters were even starting to say, oh, is this Umimi? But don't give up. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep pushing. All you need is one yes. Okay, I'll make a separate video on the struggles of that. But right now, we're on the documentation process. And once that is done, you've been applying for jobs. One morning, you wake up, Aibo, Nangum Sevens, you have a job, you do the interview. You're probably wondering, now what's next? Great. So your agent is going to DHL your documents back to you. Once DERCO is done, your agent will give them back to you via whatever post service you use. You have them. And then you have your job. Okay, great. Before you come to China, you need to do medicals. You do your medicals. Please take care of yourself, guys. Please. Because if you are not healthy, and you know what I'm referring to, then once you've done your medicals and everything is great, now you can apply for your visa. The visa takes 1 week. But once again, we live in a life where money talks. If you want to, you can also speed up your visa and it will be done in 2 days, which is what I did. I was just like, hi, I want to go. Okay, great. Now you have your visa and you have your medicals with you. Your school will be waiting for you. You come, you get here, you do your medicals again when you get here. And then once you get here, you need to go to the police station to do a residency. Once you've done that, you do your medicals again, and then you're fine. It's over. That is the process. That is it. Like, when it's not complicated, it's really, really not complicated. It's just a waiting game. That's what I'm going to tell you. So if you're thinking of coming from South Korea to China, I hope I've answered all your questions. Don't be, oh my God, I almost forgot. Sakwa, Sakwa, Sakwa. Sakwa. Sakwa, remember, I don't know if you've ever contacted Sakwa before. This is at the beginning. At the beginning, guys, while you are doing your fingerprints, also email Sakwa because they take a long time. Email Sakwa and be like, hello, I would like a reprint. If you've already contacted Sakwa before and you paid the money, all you say in the email is, I would like a reprint of the verification of my degree. They'll get back to you, and then you just send them a scan of your degree, and then they'll give you a reprint with an updated date. Because remember, it has to be within 6 months. This will also go to DERCO. Sakwa is very important. And if you've never done it before, you just email them and say, hello, I would like to verify my degree with you, and send it to them, and then they'll quote you. Okay, amazing. So let's go through the steps again. Download WeChat. Create a profile in eChina cities. Be active on Dave's ESL Cafe. Email Sakwa. Contact an agent. Send your fingerprints. Send your degree and your TEFL. Apply, apply, apply every day. Apply, apply every day. Be patient and trust in whatever you trust in. It's not complicated. It's just a waiting game. I send you strength and love, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. I hope this was very helpful. Bye bye.